during configuration of IPsec in the previous lecture, we received red notification that it was suggested to use stronger pre-shared key or different authentication method. In this lecture, I will show you how to configure pairs of IPsec keys and use them on Mikrotik routers. We should generate on each router a pair of keys, private and public. Private key will stay on the router, and public key we should export to the file system of our router and pass it to the remote router, where it should be imported. Public key could be additionally secured with a password. Check please the names of the keys in the upper left and upper right corners of the drawing. I will use them in configuration. Now we are going to row 1 configuration, to the keys, generate key, the name row 1 private, generate key, and we can see it in a table. Okay, now export. On the base of this private key we can generate a public one, export it, and now we are going to file menu of the router, and we can see this key in the file menu, and we can download it to our local machine, to the download folder. Now we will make a similar configuration on the router 2. Keys, generate private key. Okay. And then generate a public key on the base of the private. Generate. Now check file folder of the router. We can see this key in the file menu. Download it to our local machine. Now we should upload a file which we received from another router. Go to router 1, choose file, select a file from the remote router. It will appear in our table. Now IP, IPsec, keys, import this file, put the name for it, similar name, if you need passphrase, and import. Now we have two keys, private and public. Now go to the router 2, IPsec, identities, press pre-shared key and change it to RSA key. Select private key and select public key. At this moment we will lose our connection to the router 2 after apply. Return to the router 1 configuration. We can see that there is no phase 2. we should go to Identities and make similar configuration. Press on Appreciate key, change it to RSA key, select Private key and Remote key. Apply. OK. And now in policies we can see that now phase 2 changed to established. Cool.